All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here inside the greenhouse. Remember, this is our training facility, so don't mind my dressing. I'm not away from my home, so I just want to show you this part of the video. We want to show you how to eradicate soldier ants from the greenhouse. Actually, there are many termites in the greenhouse, but termites don't pose a threat to snails. What pose threats to snails are soldier ants, the ones that work in lines, and they can do real big damage to the snails. So occasionally, probably once in 2 months or once in 3 months, you carry out this practice in order to eradicate such soldier ants from the farm. So if you come closer now, you will see, just take a look at this. You will see the soldier ants and what they do to the snails. So those are ants in there. You can see them. So they have actually killed this snail. You can see what it looks like. So we're going to remove the snail. There's another dead one here. Yeah, so these are some of the things that happens in the greenhouse. You may also experience it one way or the other. So we want to show you how to eradicate the ants from the greenhouse. So soldier ants are actually dangerous to snails, and we want to show you how to remove them. So now they're picking out the dead ones, and after now we're going to start the process of eradicating them. So what we do is we use red oil, a natural oil. That's the red oil you use in cooking in the house. That is what we use to eradicate them. So the red oil is an attractant to the ants. So we'll dig a hole and pour the oil in strategic locations in the greenhouse. Then we'll give it about uh 30 minutes to 1 hour. We'll come back and you'll discover that all the ants, you can't see ants just everywhere right now. If you come in, you can see everywhere. It's pretty nice. Besides those ones that we spotted there, you can't find any other ants. But the reality of it is there are still ants hiding in places you cannot see. So that is the essence why you need to carry out this practice once every 3 months, 2 to 3 months. So wherever the ants are, because it's all green, there are vegetations and a lot of things inside the greenhouse. So you may not see these ants at every interval. So in order for you to attract them from wherever they may be hiding in the greenhouse, we'll dig a hole that is 1 foot deep. Then we'll pour the red oil inside the hole. And after pouring the red oil, we'll allow it to stay for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. When you come back, you see that all the ants in the greenhouse will move from wherever they are to the oil. And once we see them like that, and we think lots of the ants are already on the oil, then we'll boil very hot water and pour them in the holes to kill the ants. So that is the mode of eradicating it. You don't spray chemicals like our conventional pest control chemicals in the greenhouse. It is dangerous to the health of the snails. So that is why we devised the natural means in order to take care of the issue of ants. So that's what we're going to do now in the next part of the video. Thank you. I want to start the process. This is red oil. I think it's about some quantity of it here. So we'll have to do the first one for you to see so we can continue. This shovel is pretty weak. All right, so there you have it. This is about a foot. I'm going to use my leg, make it smooth. All right, so the next thing we'll do is to pour in the oil. Okay, so we're gonna do this in strategic locations, about 5 to 6 different locations in the greenhouse, and we're gonna wait for about 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour time. Then we're gonna come back and show you again what it looks like. So if there are ants in the greenhouse which we cannot spot, they will all come here and in the different locations. So at that point, we get a very hot water to pour them in here. Then when they are dead, we pack out the much we can pack out. Then the rest we bury them in the soil. So that is how to eradicate ants in the greenhouse without affecting the snails within the greenhouse. Alright, so we're gonna come back after 30 minutes or 1 hour. We'll merge the videos together to show you how the other parts of the process is going to be carried out. All right, so thank you. All right, so we are back, and this time we want to show you the holes we dug and also what it looks like now, because we're trying to get the ants to come so that we can eradicate them. So we start from here. This is the first one. So from what we found out, there are not much ants inside this greenhouse. So you can see this one is completely empty. There's no ants there. So this is the second one. The one we're digging while making the first video, you can see inside the oil is still there. There's no ants there. So let's keep going inside. We have about 6 spots dug inside. All right, so this is the third one. So you can see there's no ants there. So it tells you that the whole of this region, there's no ants. So we'll go further to see if we can find some. All right, so we have ants here now. You can see them. This is to tell you that we have ants in this region of the greenhouse. So you can see what it looks like. Most of them have come, and I think they are still coming. So we'll just wait a little while before we pour them with the hot water. So from everywhere the ants have been in the greenhouse, they've all appeared here because of the ants. Sorry, because of the oil. So we'll go inside. Okay, then let's check where the ants was eating up one of the snails. Let's see if we still have ants there. So yeah, this is where we had the snail with the ants while we were making the video digging the holes. So you can see all the ants have gone. You can see their trap. They left it, and I'm sure they must have all traced the smell of the oil. All right, so we'll go inside. Okay. Okay, so this is another one. So you can see we have ants here too. So we're going to deal with it. So we have, out of the 6 places we dug, we've gone through 5 now. We have ants in 2 of them. And this is the very last. We have ants here too. So you can see the inflow of the ants is very minimal now. So this tells you that there's not much coming in again. So what we'll do now is we'll start boiling the water in order for us to pour them. So when we want to pour the water, we'll pour right round like this, so that everything from this corner will go inside dead. Because if you pour it directly like this, some of them might escape quickly. So we'll pour it from this region, probably another 6 to 7 inch diameter from the hole, so that most of the ants will be trapped in. So that's what we're going to do next. So this is the part where we're going to pause it to get the water boiled. Started. Never start to video. All right, so we're at the stage where we start pouring the water. They come to scrub the dirt. It's not possible. So everything there is completely dead. So this is how you eradicate ants from the greenhouse. So now we are going to evacuate them from here and completely cover the hole again. So you can see they are all dead. So we'll just do the same on the other ones. All right, let's check the other one. Okay, so we'll come over here and we'll do exactly the same. There's no escaping this one. All must die. So that is it. So this way you eradicate 80%. It's definitely not going to be 100%. So 80 to 90% of the soldier ants in the farm. As you can see, we don't have much ants because out of the 6 holes that we dug, we don't have ants in 3. We have ants in 3 towards the ending part of the greenhouse. So that's to say, from the beginning part of the greenhouse to the middle of the greenhouse, we don't have any ants. So hopefully, with what we have done, we believe 80% of the ants have been eradicated. So we're going to repeat this exercise in 2 to 3 months time. So this way you are able to control soldier ants in your snail farm when you have a free range or a greenhouse system. So it's very ideal and very effective. Without causing any danger to the snails and the vegetation, you can easily eradicate your soldier ants. So that's what we wanted you to see. And please, if you have a greenhouse, please follow it step by step. It works perfectly. So until we come your way again, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and a comment on the channel. Thank you. God bless you and bye bye.